सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, Mahayogi Swami Umanand Saraswati ki jai. Today we are going to the third story on Kundalini Yoga. I had talked about 4 types of Diksha. The first one I talked about was Drika Diksha, where the Guru passes on through his yogic prakriya, the energy through his glance. And second one was Shabda Diksha, where he gives a mantra. And third is Sankalpa Diksha, where he makes a resolution for what the job has to be undertaken by the devotee. And due to these 3, the devotee starts his journey towards a spiritual life. Now fourth is the Veda Diksha. Now in Veda Diksha I had said that you have to meet a guru and he has to initiate you by applying a slight pressure on your forehead. Now this Veda Diksha reminds me of a great story which took place between Gaurani Maharaj and his guru Loknath Tirtha from Kashi. Vaman Gaurani Maharaj was from Pune. He was once predicted by an astrologer that within 6 months, if he does not get his own guru in his life, he does not find a guru, he will not find one until his next birth. The Guru knew, Gaurani Maharaj knew the significance of Guru, and therefore he went in search. He went in search of his Guru. Now it so happened, because he was not very well off, he would walk for miles together from one place to another through railway lines, next to railway lines, and walk for miles to try and trace a well-known then Swami, Tembe Swami, who would initiate people on this path. Unfortunately, every time he would reach a town where he would hear about Tembe Swami being there, Tembe Swami would have left for his place and Gaurani Maharaj would miss him. But somehow, one day, when it was almost end of the 6 months journey, a young man came to him and said, Vaman, you were in search of an ascetic, and there seems to be one lying in a temple who has come down from Kashi. He's a sannyasi, and probably he would be able to help you in your journey. But he seems to be unwell. So Vaman Gaurani Maharaj rushed to the temple and found this young man, Loknath Tirtha, a great ascetic from Kashi. He helped him, he brought him home, he took care of him for next 10 days because the sannyasi was unwell. And almost after 10 days, when the sannyasi had recovered, he brought up the topic of Veda Diksha. He says, I have been in search of a saint who could impart Veda Diksha to me. So if you could guide me with who could do this job best, I shall be grateful. The young boy, Loknath Tirtha, who was hardly in his 20s, early 20s, looked at Vaman Gaurani Maharaj and said, well, I give Veda Diksha. And Maharaj immediately knew, Gaurani Maharaj knew instantly that here was the destiny prepared for him. So he was then initiated by Loknath Tirtha on that day. The initiation took place in the house. He was given Diksha by Loknath Tirtha. Gaurani Maharaj was a practitioner of Yogasanas. So Loknath Tirtha asked him, how do you feel when you do practice your Yogasanas? So Maharaj said, I feel light, I feel refreshed, I feel energetic. He said, good. And then he imparted Diksha. After Diksha, the entire body of Maharaj, Gaurani Maharaj, was vibrating with energy. He shook to and fro, moved around, fell apart, almost levitated, and he could not control his body. And after 20 minutes of rigorous dhyan, that is meditation, Gaurani Maharaj broke into tears. It was a rare experience. Such experience was even received by Ramakrishna. It was received by his devotee, Vivekananda. It was experienced by Muktanand Baba. Similar was experienced by Sri Ram. Similarly, it was experienced by Sri Krishna and many more saints. And similarly, I too gained this experience at the hands of my Guru, Umanand Saraswati. Well, this is called Veda Diksha. Next time I shall tell you the great saints and siddhas of Maharashtra who will be in a position to initiate you. Of course, let me remind you that I too could be one of them. Well, if you need to start your journey, well, start it here. It will definitely take you beyond where you are. It will never make you retreat in steps. Trust me, it's a beautiful journey, it's a golden path, and it's a Siddha Marg which will take you towards an enlightened and a perfect state of life. This is Swami Radhikananda from Pune.